Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Here, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Legend of Vox Machina Season 1, Episode 12, the final episode of this Season 1. That's it, I have the chance to binge watch this show, so just after this one I'm gonna watch the first episode of the Season 2. I'm not gonna have to wait me. You guys, I don't know how much you waited, you know, between the seasons, but me, I have that chance. I don't have to wait. I'm lucky. 2 warnings before beginning this episode about the fact that it's really cold today, that it's the 2nd, you know, of December, so I can feel it everywhere. It's really cold, so if I'm like that, you know, during the entire episode, it's for a good reason. And second warning, today one of my best girls is gonna have a baby. And it's the first, you know, of our group of friends, so really I'm like that about it. So if I check my phone a lot, you know, I'm gonna try to not check it during the episode, and during the intros and reviews you're not gonna see it because I'm gonna edit that. But for example, if I get a call, you know, during the episode, I'm sorry, I love you and I already love, you know, The Legend of Vox Machina, but it's gonna come first, like for sure I'm gonna take that call and I'm gonna celebrate the fact that my girl just had her baby. I'm sorry, I'm gonna make that break for it. It's just a fair warning for you. Maybe you're gonna see it, you know, I'm gonna keep a little of it during the eating. We'll see. That was 2 fair warnings before this episode. Maybe it can tell also about the fact that I'm into an excited mood. Maybe you can feel that you have an excited Laura in front of you. I'm always telling you when I have big moods, you know, before watching an episode. For example, if I'm really tired or if I'm sick or if something bad happened into my life, I'm not telling you what, but I'm telling you that kind of stuff because I know that bad emotions can for sure have an impact on how I'm gonna react in front of an episode of a show. Like reactors who are telling you that no, they have a neutral mood each time that they watch an episode. No, for sure, what's happening into your life and your mood before watching an episode, it's gonna have a different impact. If I watch this episode, this final episode, and I'm into a good mood or I'm into a really bad mood, I'm not gonna react the same. Right now I'm really excited. I don't know if it's good or bad. I think that it's better in the sense that I didn't forget about Keyleth and the fact that we don't know what is gonna happen to her. She's that close to die. The girl is that close to die. So see, if I would be into a bad mood, I would be like, I have no hope. If you do something bad to her, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna insult your mothers. You know, I would be that kind of mood. Me, right now, I'm positive. I'm like, no, it's the end of the first season, they're not gonna kill the girl. It's just maybe because around the table during that moment, she was about to die and she had to roll the dice, you know, against the death. I don't know the translation for that part of the game in English. I told you about the fact that I never played to D&D myself, but I'm watching actual plays, D&D actual plays, you know, in French. So in French, if I'm translating that moment, you know, directly in English, it would be to roll the dice against the death. So I have the impression that it's what happened at that moment around the table. They were all afraid of losing her, and that's why, you know, they made a cliffhanger about it. The fact that Pike disappeared at that moment, that, you know, it's really cruel. I can imagine that maybe a session around the table finished with that. I don't know, or at least that the Dungeon Master played with it at that moment, like Pike being about to roll the dice to do it, and in fact, no, she can't do it. I'm imagining stuff like that, even more now that you guys told me that this show is in fact the adaptation on screen to real campaigns that existed. And that, you know it, me at the beginning, I didn't know about it, if it was campaigns, you know, in parallel of campaigns that you guys already had, and maybe you had some references or maybe one or two characters who were used into that show, you know, from one of their campaigns. And now you explained to me that it's actual campaigns that they put on screen. So now I'm imagining even more, you know, the players around the table and how it was. Am I gonna catch up on these campaigns, you know, once I'm gonna finish these seasons? I don't think so. Like Critical Roles, like really Critical Role, their campaigns, they are so long, so long. It's a little too much, and there are so many campaigns also now. So I heard about the fact that they made videos comparing moments of the show with moments around the table, so I might check that, in fact. Maybe. By myself or with you guys, maybe during a Twitch session. We'll think about it. We'll see. But maybe I'm gonna surely check them with or without you. We'll see. Would you be interested by that? By having reaction videos about that? Me checking them? Tell me into the comments if you would be interested by it. So, for sure during this episode, I'm impatient to discover what is gonna happen to Keyleth. For sure during this episode, we need to resolve the situation about this town. Like, okay, we just got the guy and all, but... And the girl also, she died, that woman. But we still have that thing, you know, being like that, so we didn't end stuff with it, so we need to save the town forever, you know, to make really a conclusion about it. And we need to talk about people outside, you know, into the town to tell them that that's it. The Derolo are back in charge of the town. And because of that, I want to know what Percy is gonna decide to do. Is he gonna stay with his sister? Like, his sister thought that he abandoned her. His people thought that he abandoned them. So I have the impression that Percy should stay. He's gonna want to stay, I don't know. So because of that, I'm also impatient to discover the end of this season to see if in fact we're gonna keep Percy for the next season. I'm not sure of it, you know. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon on which you can have these reaction videos earlier, we have 4 episodes of advance on my Patreon. It's really a lot. 4 episodes of advance. You have this reaction video on my Patreon with the 4 reaction part, my reactions and my thoughts to everything to the entire episode, and it's with the level 3 on my Patreon if you want and if you can. Let's go, guys, for this episode. Can be great to keep.
Hey, let's move, big guy.
Or maybe not.
Wait, hold up. Yes.
Okay, now it works.
Max, another elixir. I need it. Hurry.
You had none!
There's no more.
Forgive me.
She's not dead!
What else did she use? Short halt. Need that magic. Disgusting modern spirit.
Like she used before?
Come on, work.
You controlled me for years. Now
The fact that the two of you don't care. I mean, her, Cassandra, okay, but you, Percy?
I only answer to the whispered one. But he denied me. Abandoned me.
I thought you were dead.
And me.
No, your pain will linger. Sharona will have that pound of flesh until I flay the skin from what's left of you.
Whoa, okay, Percy, taking this a little far. Hey, why don't
It's a demon.
Your life, Keyleth! Me, I said pact with a devil.
I think it's what it wants. I don't think much of Percy will be left.
So it was not a pact, it was a possession.
Step aside.
You're going to shoot me too?
If we must.
I know you're in there.
heart is racing fast.
Don't do it!
I don't know what else to do. No, you're not alive. Everyone get back.
But at least it's out of Percy, that demon. Or not.
Only he can stop it.
Watch out, man. Oi, keep him from killing Delilah.
Piece of cake.
We're gonna protect her now.
You look pale, boy. Have you seen a ghost?
You?
Stop. Not again. Not again. I won't let you take them.
Oh, you're hallucinating stuff now?
One well-placed shot and the pain disappears. Fight it!
Wait, no. What are you doing to me?
Giving you what you wanted, Percy.
Who are you?
You summoned me. Your tormented thirst
You
for
summoned
revenge
him?
called me to your side. Welcoming my help. Welcoming the rage that fueled you to create it. The weapon.
Uh-huh.
What are you talking about?
Forged in iron and smoke. We struck a bargain.
A pact with the devil, I was right.
And you gave me souls to feast upon.
In exchange of the souls, I was right.
You're his sister. Reach him.
You're the only one who can, I think.
Possible. I know you. Find the real Percy with it. Find my brother.
Sandra.
I'm here for you. For your mom.
Oh. Never.
You did this to me, and you'll pay!
No, come on, Percy.
The time has come. Fire the weapon. Be at peace. Wait. Please, Percy.
I think that it's the two of you, Vex and Cassandra.
You know who to trust, Percy.
Yes, I do.
Them.
I won't let you!
Into your hand. Good job.
Percy, say something. Is it you?
I'm afraid so.
The Whispered One will finish what we began. And when he returns, cities will fall.
What? Oh, you arrived quickly to kill her.
I'm glad you forgave her, brother. But I could not.
I don't think so, buddy.
Regardless of its origin, it can still prove to be an effective weapon.
What? Are you forgetting the smoke?
Check that there is no magic around it
Demon's
anymore.
gone, Scanlan. The curse is lifted.
Yeah, maybe you're. Nah.
Just in case.
How much that cost? Take me to make a new one. Well, I'll be damned.
Ah,
Thank
but
you, Scanlan.
good job.
What do we do? Just nod and smile, Kiki.
Accept the compliments.
Pleasure. It was nothing.
Mm.
So, what happens now?
Are you gonna stay?
You stay and rebuild? Adirolo has watched over this land for 200 years.
Entire adult life has been driven by fear and vengeance. It's not the temperament of a leader. But you, Cass, of all our family, you were the bravest. You are the true heir to Whitestone. I meant what I said yesterday.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Facts. And it's the first time anyone's ever said that to me.
Oh.
We have responsibilities. To the realm, to my Aramente. I just can't.
No!
Oh, no. No, you're right.
So it's gonna be really a slowburn ship.
One of our holy men already went to investigate it.
Might not be a good idea.
Hopefully it's not dangerous.
Let's not approach it anymore.
It used to be an era.
We need to report to Imam.
I might be able to get us home a little quicker. Well, there's this tree spell, but, well, it only works on trees I've seen before, and they have to be alive, and also I have to be strong enough, and...
Just try.
So,
You can do
just forget
amazing
about it.
stuff.
Darling, you've got this.
Thank you for being supportive.
Right? Yeah.
Finally.
Totally. Thanks, Max. Sentry, talk to me. Archery's just the best. Guys, I can't hold this for too long.
Right, everybody in?
Oh, that's sweet.
My weakness put the realm in jeopardy, but never again. And so, with humility, I hereby renounce the throne and cede the government to the Council of Taldori.
Oh!
Now, in addition to the council members you already know, we will be adding a few more. All right.
You what? I thought at the beginning the five dragons which were on the floor. I knew that we would have dragons, you know, but I thought it would be for this season. In fact, it's gonna be for the entire show. One each season. Oh no! They're coming, the four of them all at once. They're coming, all of them four at once. Are you ready to fight and kill 4 dragons? For what I know, you know, watching French actual plays, to fight 1 dragon can be already really hard, and at least 1 main character can die during that fight, so 4 dragons at the same time? Are we sure of it, that we're ready for it? I'm glad to have the return of these dragons, because, you know, when we had that thing at the beginning of the season with the dragon and with the 5 dragons on the floor, I was like, okay, it's gonna be maybe the main narrative arc of the show and all, and then the fact that this entire season turned, you know, around Percy's background, for sure I was glad, because I love to discover more about the characters, and right there, the fact that this group, they're already together, I was like, how can we have something about them, you know, something deeper about them, about what happened to them and all, if then they already know each other. So that was cool, and I appreciated it, and I almost forgot, you know, about this dragon situation, so the fact that we have them back at the end, it's cool, because it shows that maybe the dragon stuff is gonna be a main story for the show, and in fact in each season we're gonna have a different mission, you know, other narrative arc. Maybe in each season it's gonna be about exploring something about 1 or 2 characters. Like, I had this impression that this season was about Percy for sure, but also about Pike, so maybe we can have something like that for the next season. Something about Keyleth would be interesting, because how she reacted right there, that discussion with Vax, I'm like, Kelly, confessing your love during that fight, it was such a bad idea. You're not taking advantage of a desperate situation, of someone being desperate, of someone feeling weak, to make a love declaration or to make a move, you know, to kiss someone or anything like that. How many times do I need to repeat it in front of a show, an anime, something? No! Clearly it's a bad situation, a bad moment. But these two having this discussion with how many times they flirted together and all, I was like, okay, it's gonna happen. And at first, if, you know, beginning of the scene, I was like, oh, that's gonna be a slow burn ship, you know, we're gonna see them being so sweet. All along the season, all along the show, in fact, having that confession made me think that, no, in fact, maybe we're gonna have a couple into the second season. The fact that she refused, first, I'm glad, because it means that, okay, we're keeping the slow burn ship situation and something like a Romeo and Juliet situation, we can't be together even if we have feelings for each other. But at the same time, I'm confused by it, and I have the impression that maybe I miss information about her, about Keyleth, about truly what's happening with her family, putting that pressure on her shoulders, the fact that she needs to prove herself to them. I can't repeat the word that she's using each time, but it seems like a test, you know, that she has to pass. I have the impression that she's refusing to be with him because she didn't pass that test and she wants to stay focused on it and all. So I would want to discover more about her background, about her family, about the pressure on her shoulders. I said it during the entire season, the fact that she has that lack of confidence on herself, which is totally not justified, because each time that she tried a little more, you know, she proved that she can be amazing, she has amazing powers, but the fact that she doesn't trust herself, it's killing me, in fact, and it's killing her because it's limiting her. So yes, I want to discover more about her background, I want for her to discover more about herself, so she can be really herself and she can do really things that she wants and things that she wants, things that she can do. She's not fully herself, so I would want that for her, and maybe the next season can be about her for that. Maybe it can be about the twins, clearly something about their background. They talked about it, they mentioned it a little, about having finally an arm and all, so something like they were orphaned or something like that. Like, we need to know more about them, so it can be about them as well. We'll see. The fact that the king said, okay, now it's gonna be the council like ruling this territory, I'm like, why not? I'm not sure I understand where it's coming from, but I'm not against it. Democracy, you know? Above everything, I'm okay with that. Even if it's not a democracy because it's a council, you got what I meant. It's better than a king, truly. I didn't even talk about what happened during this episode. For sure, I'm glad that Keyleth survived. I was confused at first by Percy and Cassandra, who didn't care about it. For Cassandra, I can understand. For Percy, I was a little mad at him, but clearly, at that moment, he was already losing his mind and losing himself into what that demon wanted to do. I was right! For the pact with the devil situation, I was right since the beginning. About the fact that when he created that gun, he also cursed himself, cursed it with that devil, because it was something like, okay, I'm gonna give you that power with the gun, and in exchange you're gonna give me the source that gun is gonna kill. I knew it, I said it. That thing about the souls that gun kills are in fact going with that devil. I didn't know that because of that the devil was getting stronger and was taking more and more possession, you know, of Percy. I'm glad that at the end of everything he managed to resist. The fact that it's mostly Cassandra and Vex who convinced him. For Cassandra it's logical, it's the fact that it's his sister. For Vex, I found that interesting. At first I was like, okay, it's because she's the leader of that group since the beginning, all of that. And then I thought again, maybe we had a couple of situations with these two together, so I'm wondering if we can have as well a slowburn relationship with these two. I wondered about it, you know, when it was happening on screen, I wondered about it and if it can be something, you know, for the next seasons, maybe to keep my eyes on. They're gonna be maybe less obvious and less flirting and all than Vax and Keyleth, because these two are clearly younger and more impulsive, you know, and naive with their reactions, with their actions, everything. But Percy and Vex might have also something together, but something more adult, you know, and more serious, so because of that, you know, it's gonna be less obvious. Do you understand what I mean? I'm thinking of that. I'm glad at the end that Pike is back. For Grog, I'm glad. But see, again, I want to know more about that, how these two, they met really at the beginning. The fact that they are so connected. Okay, that was a cool final episode for a season, a really cool one. I'm glad because I can watch the first episode of the season 2 right now. I don't have to wait a lot between seasons. Again, I don't know how many times you had to wait, you guys, but I don't have to wait. I'm gonna watch it right now. So it's all for you for this video and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye. And remember that if you're watching this on YouTube, you can have my reactions and my thoughts to the 4 next episodes, normally to the 4 first episodes of the season 2 already on my Patreon. Bye guys.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Great.